What's going on, you guys? Boss Stenstall here, and we are back with my WWE 2K14 universe. Now, first match of the evening, as you guys can see, can't really see who it is yet, can't really tell. I don't think there's any music, or at least not that I can hear. I guess we're gonna find out soon, though. It looks like, looks like it's Bray Wyatt making his, his debut this season. We've never, well, actually, that's not completely true. We wrestled a little bit in WWE 12, but I do not have any stats on him besides the stat in that Battle Royal. But this is his first singles match. To me, those Battle Royals didn't really even, like, I mean, they did count towards the record. Bray Wyatt is 0-1, but, you know, they weren't a true representation of these guys' skill. So Bray Wyatt is going to get a match tonight, and he's going to have a chance to redeem himself because, you know, Battle Royal, as I said, wasn't really a showcase of your skill. This is Bray Wyatt's first singles match of the year. You see that his brothers in the Wyatt family, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, they will also be scheduled for a match tonight, and they've been doing okay for themselves lately. You know, they're making something of their career. But yeah, Bray Wyatt, he's the guy that I was very excited to have in the game this year, and I know he's going to be in 2K15 because he's such a big star right now. I love Bray Wyatt. I think he's one of the best on the mic right now. I love his promos. I guess I like what he's doing with Chris Jericho. I don't really know, but I guess that will remain to be seen in the future. And Christian, here's a guy who he's been around for a little bit of time, and he's never really found where he fits in here. You know, he's 3-9 in his career, and you know, he tried singles wrestling a little bit in WWE 12, and didn't really work out for him. In 2013, he was in a tag team with his close friend Edge, and they really did not win a lot at all. So I don't know where his 3 wins came from, to be perfectly honest with you. I think they must have been in WWE 12, or maybe 1 as a tag team, but I don't know. But we're gonna see if Christian can take out Bray Wyatt in his debut this season. Um, I'm willing to give everybody a chance. You know, I mean, there are some guys. I have been making a couple cutbacks. I have you know, been considering getting rid of a few guys, but I like to give guys chances. You know, a couple guys are on the chopping block. I'm not gonna tell you who they are until they're officially released. But, you know, because we do have over 80 superstars on the roster this year, and that is a lot of superstars. So we got to make some cuts here and there. We got rid of Sin Cara earlier this year. I tried to get rid of Macho Man, but he won. So I guess we got to keep him around. But yeah, we're gonna see. Looks like Christian, big drop kick into the corner on Bray Wyatt, and a running knee straight to the face. And yeah, these are 2 guys that I think have been overlooked a little bit. I mean, Christian's record really doesn't do him much, you know, too many favors. But Bray Wyatt, you know, he has a chance. If he wins this match, then he's in my eyes, he's undefeated in singles matches. I mean, you don't see the Royal Rumble counting as a loss when somebody loses. So, you know, battle royals like that. I don't even remember how he did or which battle royal he was in. I know it was in the very beginning of the season. I think it might have been in the one that the Miz won, but I have no idea. It was a while ago. I don't remember anything about earlier this season. I really should do my homework. I don't know. I remember what did Bray Wyatt? I don't even remember what he did. The only stats I have for Bray in 2012 were his Royal Rumble times and eliminations and stuff. He actually got elimination. He eliminated Kevin Nash in 2012. So that will forever be under his name. If he competes in the Royal Rumble last year, or this year, what am I saying? If he competes in the Rumble this year, then he will just be adding on to his previous time in WWE 12. So that's the beauty of being in a Royal Rumble. Your stats are never, you never lose your stats. We still got Quagmire's stats from when he was in 2012. But you got, I believe he was eliminated by Vader. Vader's got a pretty good record in the Royal Rumbles. His only 2 eliminations are surprise, sort of joke entrants. He eliminated Vader and the Boogeyman, and I think he was like one of the runners-up in 2013. So, I mean, you know what? I like to go look at Royal Rumble stuff. Does Christian have any Royal Rumble stats? Let's go see. I'm sure he does. I think he might have been in the 2012 Royal Rumble. Christian, yeah, he entered number 13, 0 eliminations, and he lasted 1:45, which is really bad. So hopefully he does some stuff this year. Bray Wyatt eliminated Kevin Nash and lasted 2 minutes and 7 seconds, which for Royal Rumble in WWE video games isn't that bad, believe it or not. That's kind of like the average time so far, is like around the 2 or 3 minute mark. If you get into like the 5 minute mark, that's when you start doing like okay in a Royal Rumble. I mean, we've had a couple of exceptions. We've had, you know, Stone Cold pull a number almost in the 20-minute range. We've had guys like, actually Eugene did really well. Let's see what Eugene did, because I forget his time. Eugene got like 9 minutes there. Oh wait, no, it was Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack got 12 minutes 50 seconds. And out of the what is it, 66 superstars who have ever competed in the Royal Rumble, with one time, Cactus Jack got 3rd place. Only second to Stone Cold Steve Austin with a combined time of 22 minutes 40 seconds, and Booker T with a combined time of 15:34. And I don't know why I'm telling you this, because we're nowhere near Royal Rumbles, and it's Bray Wyatt versus Christian. So Bray Wyatt just gets thrown over the stairs, and let me just say that is a good Bray Wyatt call. I don't remember the guy who made it, but it's a very good call. It's the best I could find. And I like, you know, I will not go for subpar calls. If I see a call that's just great, then I'll have him in. But and there have been a lot of calls. I still have yet to debut a couple guys on the Legends brand that I found some really good calls for. That's why I'm trying to make some cuts here and there to guys. But yeah, there's a couple guys you haven't seen yet, and Christian looks like he's gonna hit the kill switch, and yes, he does, dropping Bray Wyatt. See, this is gonna be it for the just ending the return of Bray Wyatt early. Just a 1 count for Bray. Bray kicks out. We know Bray Wyatt just had a big change in styles from the last time we saw him. I don't even think he really had a gimmick back then. He was just sort of like a cowboy, but yeah, he's now he's Bray Wyatt, and hopefully Bray Wyatt is here to stay. Hopefully he won't get cut this season, because it is very possible that he'll get cut. I mean, if Bray Wyatt's really bad, then he's probably gonna get cut. We'll bring him back next season, because he's gonna be a pretty featured player. I feel like he's gonna have a good overall, but probably, you know, 89 or 90. But Bray Wyatt looks like a Sister Abigail, except he didn't kiss his forehead. 1, 2, and just a 2 count. I thought he had him there. I don't want to like bury Christian like this, but like if he loses, then he loses. You know, there's really no storyline behind this match. It's just whoever wins wins, and whoever loses loses. You know, sometimes these matches have storylines, but this is, you know, I'm pulling for both guys equally. Both guys have to make a good impression. Christian is a veteran, but he just hasn't done well in his past. You know, he's just not there with the other guys. But even though he's been here since like the first episode of SmackDown, I gotta go back and watch the first 2 episodes just to see who was on. I'm pretty sure probably like, I don't know, CM Punk was probably on there. I know Jack Swagger was in the first match of Universe Mode history. I think like Mark Henry and The Undertaker and probably Edge were on the first SmackDown episode. It was very unorganized back then. I would show the title screen when I was doing it. You know, it was bad. It was bad to watch. Probably very painful to watch for you guys. But I still got views back then, so I had fans. But probably more than I do now. Anyways, Bray Wyatt looks like he's gonna hit that gut wrench something, and he just drops him right down. Gotta feel intense pain, and looks like a Finley press right there. Is Bray Wyatt gonna capitalize off of that one? A couple shots, and Christian, he just wasn't fast enough, so Christian's got him in the looks like a full Nelson. Could he make him tap out right here? Christian is not really known for being a submission guy, but no, Bray gets out of it. This has been a very good match so far, I have to say. Very, very good match, and Christian got the sleeper, trying for another submission. Could this be the end? It looks like it might be. Not sure though. Yes, Bray Wyatt taps Christian, finally getting a win for the first time in a very long time. But maybe this is Christian's year. You know, maybe his his year's off to a good start. He scored against or he got a win against one of the hottest free agents. I had to pick up Bray Wyatt, one of the hottest newcomers. Guess we're gonna see. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Cameras managed to get back there during that, I see. Okay, well, our next match, we got Randy Orton versus Mark Henry, a feud that Mark Henry sort of started a little while ago. When he attacked Randy Orton, and he had stuff going on, so I couldn't really play out that storyline right when it happened, but now they're getting the match together, so we're gonna see what exactly goes on when Randy Orton, former multi-time number one contender, what happens when he faces world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Now, both these guys are pretty seasoned veterans. I believe, when I was just talking about the first episode of SmackDown, I think these two were actually featured on it. Randy Orton with a very impressive record of 8-6 in his time, and a couple of those losses, like as I said, were number one contenders matches. This guy gets so far in his career, he gets right up there, and then he just loses. He loses the big one. He chokes. He's had several matches against Brock Lesnar, and every time we think he might do it. I really didn't, but they sort of think he's gonna do it, but then he just chokes, and he loses the match, and he gets squashed by Brock. Brock beat the shit out of this guy twice in a row, 2 Extreme Rules in a row, and if he wins this match, then that even more proves my point. But if he doesn't, I guess it would make sense because, he's, I don't know, but he like I said, he just makes it so far. He wins all his matches, and then he just loses in the big one. So Randy Orton, despite how many times he wins in the future, he probably will not be getting number one contenders match anytime soon at all. He probably won't even for the rest of the year. And Mark Henry, this guy, he's a pretty seasoned veteran. He has one of the most matches in SGA history right now. Mark Henry is what does it say, 8-12 in his career, same amount of wins as Randy Orton. Just a couple more matches, couple more losses. So we're gonna see if Mark Henry, if he can get back on his winning ways. We saw he was there last year. He actually had a very, very nice career. He was number one contender for the European Championship a few times, and he had some good matches with Rikishi. These guys beat the hell out of each other, and it was always in just spectacular matches. And I thought for a while I sort of wanted to make them a tag team, but it really didn't work with the storyline. I didn't have enough time, but this year there will be enough time to play out these guys all their full potentials, and we'll see if Mark Henry can get his WWE 2K14 career started off right. And this is probably the last year where Mark Henry's going to have hair in the game. So we'll see. We'll see how Mark Henry can, I don't know where I was going with that, but next year he's going to be bald, so that's going to be fun to watch. Bald Mark Henry in SG Gaming League. Assuming that, I want to bring him back next year. If he just absolutely sucks this year, then I'll probably get Chris Jericho and just never appear again. Chris Jericho, if you guys didn't know, currently has the record for the most consecutive losses, let's say, for 7 in a row. That's currently the record. I think the record for most wins in a row is Brock Lesnar, and I think he has like 6 in a row. Or 7, or maybe 7 in a row. Let's see. Yep, 6 in a row Brock Lesnar's got. Actually, funny thing about that losses streak, there's one guy who needs 2 straight losses to beat it, and that's The Rock. If The Rock can lose, that's making me want to put him on TV. If The Rock, I wasn't going to because he was 0-6 last year. Chris Jericho was 0-7, so if The Rock can get 2 straight losses, then he beats Chris Jericho's record that has been standing since early WWE 13. Nobody's ever beaten it. But except I wasn't really keeping track last year. Now this year I'm keeping track of winning and losing streaks. So everybody, regardless of regardless of their what am I gonna say? Regardless of their wins and losses, everybody's got a streak. Most guys have like losing streak of 1 and winning streak of 1, but some guys, right now Ambrosius has got a 4-match winning streak. He's currently 4-0, and same with like Jim Neidhart and Bret Hart. These guys are tag team champions. They currently have a 4-match winning streak because these guys just kept winning. They've never stopped. They've got a match tonight against the Wyatts, so we're gonna see if they can do a little bit better than Bray did, possibly win that one. But this match, it's intriguing because it brings us back to the good old days of early SG Gaming League in 2012 when we saw matches like this. I'm pretty sure these guys have wrestled before in the past. And you know, it was back on SmackDown, which we don't even have. We haven't had SmackDown. Actually, we had SmackDown last year. What am I saying? We haven't had we haven't had new SmackDown in a very long time. Next year I intend to, but then again I do have a lot of plans for next year, and some of them might go through, some of them I might can. I have no idea. We still got a lot of this season to do before before next season. Next season will be our 4th season of this. 4 straight years I've been doing this. That's crazy. I've loved every minute of it. I love doing this stuff. It's very entertaining for me. I find time to do it. What's cool about this stuff is I can still do it and like it doesn't affect my life at all. I do all this stuff because I'm always up late. I'm a late person. I record maybe I record these whenever I have free time. If I'm just like in my house, if I'm bored, I just record them. And sometimes I record them at night. If I've got something going on, then I wait. But yeah, it's very so it's not like it's a lot of effort for me to do this. If I stop doing this, I don't know, like there would be a chunk of my life that's just gone. Because like this is always sort of in my it's always sort of around. Like I'm always like whenever I'm bored, it's like, oh, I can just do some universe stuff. But I don't even care if I'm not getting views at this point. I like doing it. It's fun. Mark Henry looks like he's good at that World's Strongest Slam on Randy Orton, and yes, he does. Puts him right down on his back. And oh yeah, I'm starting to get some fans. So there's a couple religious fans, and that's all I need. A couple guys that watch my stuff and give me feedback. So yeah, that's awesome. That's all I need, honestly. But Randy Orton just puts Mark Henry down, and it looks like Mark Henry certainly done his part in this match to make it a little bit of a domination. But Randy Orton, he's been coming back. Looks like he's coming back right now. I think that's a signature move, but I'm not really sure. 1, 2, Mark Henry kicks out at 2. And Randy Orton, we've seen him in the past just hit those RKOs like he's trying to do right now, and it was put the whole match away, even if he's been trailing. Looks like, is he gonna do it right here? He misses his opportunity completely. Mark Henry was groggy; he could have done it. Instead, he just hits him with a sharp clothesline, and right there is what we need. That RKO. I'm pretty sure that's gonna put it away. 1, 2, and oh wow! I thought that was gonna be a 3 count for real. I was preparing to end this commentary, but looks like Randy Orton. He couldn't put it away, but he's still he's still on the upper hand. He hasn't let it go. Mark Henry hasn't severely capitalized yet. He's done a little bit, but Mark Henry, he just cannot hit one of those finishing maneuvers. If he does, then Randy's done for. And it would be kind of cool, but we did see Mark Henry earlier this year. I think he lost to Brock Lesnar earlier this year. So both these guys do know what it feels like to get dominated by Brock Lesnar. And, so certain guys like that, I feel weird giving them title shots because they've already, been massacred by Brock in the past. Brock has beaten, I believe, Mark Henry, Randy Orton, and John Cena this year. Those are guys that probably, unless they really deserve it and I really think that they can do it, they probably won't be getting title shots anytime soon. Mark Henry, he is a veteran, so is Randy Orton, but they just can't beat Brock. Randy especially can't beat Brock. He's tried multiple times. Can't do it. But could this be it after that DDT? And it looks like, yes, it is. Randy Orton gets another victory that's not a championship victory. This is not new. Randy Orton, like I said earlier, this happens all the time. But yeah, unfortunately, that win didn't. I mean, it counted certainly, but it's not going to get him any closer to a title shot because he is not getting another title shot. I mean, at least not a world title shot. Let's say that he can go to Legends brand because he's a Legend killer. He can go to Legend brand and try and take down Razor, but not getting another shot against Brock, Randy. I'm sorry. All right, you guys. It's time for our 3rd match of the evening, and if you don't watch any other match tonight, I would seriously watch this one because got some pretty big surprises for you guys. But anyways, here comes Jack Swagger getting ready for his match, and former Intercontinental Champion. He held that title for 84 days. I mean, I feel like if Kane hadn't had such a long title reign, that would be the most. Because for a while, that was the record for SG Gaming League title reign when CM Punk did it in WWE 12. But yeah, Jack Swagger, he definitely had a lengthy reign, and does not look. I mean, I don't think he's done yet. I think he's gonna want to get some retribution against the current champ Ambrosius, and I honestly don't think he's done yet. But never mind that shit. Here comes Goldberg. Goldberg finally making his debut in the company. I am very excited to see this guy. He's been coming out here and sort of picking fights with the champ Brock Lesnar for a very long time. And now he's finally going to get to show himself against one of Brock Lesnar's close friends, Jack Swagger. And I can't wait. I mean, Goldberg, you know, like I said, no guy is going to get any shortcuts in this business, no matter how big of a name you are. Goldberg is starting off with a 0-0 record, just like everybody else. Jack Swagger, I forgot to tell you his record. It is 11-13. So he's got, I think he holds, he's got one of the highest numbers for most matches or something. But Goldberg, yeah, he's looking to make a big name for himself. He's made a big name for himself in the WWE and WCW and Japan, but not here yet. Not here yet, Goldberg. You gotta make your name here. It'll start by taking down one of our most prestigious champions in SG Gaming League history, Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger won that Intercontinental title by beating JBL and Kane in a triple threat match at Over the Limit, and he defended against both John Cena and Brodus Clay in 2 separate pay-per-views. So we're gonna see if he's gonna have an easier time beating Goldberg this season than he did against those two guys. And Goldberg, right out of the gate, just tosses Jack Swagger with the belly to belly and kicks him right in the face. Feels weird talking about Goldberg, saying Goldberg's doing all this stuff because he's never been here before. And I feel like I'm gonna have the same feeling with Sting next year because he's such a big name, and I'm gonna be calling Sting's matches, and it's gonna be awesome because I never thought it would happen. I never thought we'd see Goldberg in a WWE video game. I wanted to make sure I made the most use out of him that I could this year. So he's gonna get he's not starting from the bottom because I know that he can beat guys like, Heath Slater and, Jinder Mahal. I know he can beat those guys. So I didn't start him off right at the bottom. So he's starting off against a pretty top-tier competitor in Jack Swagger. If he can beat Swagger, then he's on to bigger and better things, I'm telling you. He's definitely going to get some more matches before, I feel like he's worthy of a title shot. But, I would love to see Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. That would be awesome. I think Goldberg might finally be the guy who can take down Brock. But, he certainly thinks he is, but we don't know yet. Right now, he's sort of laying the hurt down on Jack Swagger. And Swagger really hasn't gotten any sort of offense in this match at all. Goldberg just drops him right on the back of his neck with that back suplex. And, yeah, like I said, Jack Swagger almost 0 offense. And looks like he's going to, what is this going to be? Oh, no, looks like a bit of a face buster here off the ropes. And that's a long way down to fall onto your face. And Goldberg just kicks him right in the back. Very exciting seeing this guy, Goldberg, in SG Gaming League, and like I said, I was very excited to see him this year. I can't wait to see him take on some of our top talent. It's going to be very fun watching this guy for the next year. He's already, unfortunately, oh my God, look at that move! Did you see that spine buster? That is power that only Goldberg can display. Goldberg stepping right on his arm, stomping. That would be a better word for it. Stomping on it. And I'm just hoping we see that spear out of Goldberg. Goldberg's got the most classic spear in the world. Even the jackhammer would be, or the jackhammer. That's what it is. I almost said jackknife, but that's Diesel. Goldberg's getting dropped with that Russian leg sweep. Now he's on defense a little bit. Now Jack Swagger's finally stepping it up. I thought it would be a much more even fight. I thought that Jack Swagger would have a little bit of offense, but Goldberg just keeps laying it to him. He just keeps, he's killing this guy. He really is. Looks like a, oh my God. Looks like a double underhook suplex sort of thing. Oh no. Goldberg, we've seen this before. No, we haven't, but oh my God, what a spine buster. Could that be it? He usually likes to pin after that one. Even though it's a signature, not his finisher, but oh, well, that looks like it would probably be it, but no, Jack Swagger kicks out at 2. Oh no, we know what this is. We know what this is. Looks like the first one of Goldberg's career. The streak starts here. Jackhammer. This be at 1, 2, and Goldberg getting his first SG Gaming League victory against very game competition in Jack Swagger. At least I thought he was going to be game. I thought he would be a little bit better than that, but wow, I mean, he had that streak in WCW. The streak might just start here against Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger is his 1-0. I don't know if anybody He really dominated Swagger. He beat him in under 6 minutes. That's and Swagger, he's beaten John Cena in the past. He's beaten some big guys. I don't know about this guy. I don't know about Goldberg's a rookie, but he can make a name for himself very quickly, I think. Alright, you guys, it's time for our dark match of the evening. It's going to be our tag team champions, the Hart Foundation, taking on the Wyatt family in a rematch from last week. Now, the reason I gave these guys a rematch from last week is because they were so competitive. They didn't get the win over the Hart Foundation, but they were just so competitive. And then this match, they were exactly like they were, last week. But dare I say, even better. Luke Harper had big moves like this, and Hart Foundation. These guys put up a big. This is like a 12-minute match. These guys, it was a big, a lot of stuff happening. In the end, oh my God, what a kick! In the end. Hart Foundation's winning streak did come to a close when the Wyatt family, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, did the impossible and they beat them. I think they're pretty high up for a title shot. I don't know about you guys. They dominated them. They really did. That was very, very awesome match to watch. Now this match was something cool that I wanted to do. Triple H versus CM Punk. It's our main event of the evening, and both these guys have suffered losses this year, but these are two guys who are just really, really, they've proven to us in the past that they can go. Triple H has a record of 14-9. He's a former two-time undisputed champion, and a bona fide Hall of Famer. If we had a Hall of Fame, he would be in it. Triple H, he let's see, actually no, three-time undisputed champion and the first ever WWE champion. Or SG Gaming League champion. And this guy, I mean, if we count that title reign, he's got 4 world title reigns under his belt. This guy is no joke. I was very happy to see him come up to Raw. And rather than staying down on Legends brand, he was on SmackDown last year, and he defied the odds when he won, or when he retained that undisputed championship in a triple threat at WrestleMania. It was against, I believe it was against... who was it against? Tensai and The Big Show, the Royal Rumble winner. It was in a Hell in a Cell, and the match was like 20 minutes, but he won. Triple H won it, and he vacated the title. He never lost it. He vacated it, and he's looking to what is it called? Legitimize. There we go. Legitimize his SG Gaming League Championship reign, because a lot of people say that reign didn't even count because he lost it in his first defense. And I tend to agree with those people. That's why I don't address Otunga and Curtis Axel's tag team championship reigns. It didn't really count because they lost it in their first defense, but and they never had to win it. Same with Undertaker's undisputed championship reign. They were just, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I didn't have somebody win it in the beginning. Would it have been Triple H? I'm not sure, but right now I sort of only count him for being undisputed championship, even though he was an SG Gaming. I mean, he did hold the title. He had it around his waist. Now, CM Punk, this guy knows what it means to be world champion, too. CM Punk was SG Gaming League champion a couple years back for 84 days. At the time it was a record, but Brock has shattered that record since. I think he's almost doubled it by now. But the last time he won that title, it pains me to say this date, but March 4th, 2012 was the last time CM Punk won a title. So he has got to get back into his winning ways, and he's got to win that title again. He's got to get a big win tonight and keep winning. He was in a big match a little while ago. It was like him and the Big Show and Randy Orton, and Randy won it. And that was it was a little bit of a downfall for him, but because it was such a big because it was such a match stacked with stars. I figured I'd give him another shot against a guy who's, very, as I said, very seasoned veteran. I believe CM Punk's record here in SG Gaming League is 10-15, so he's been in 25 matches. That's that's a lot of matches. I think he's currently in second place right now for the most matches in SG Gaming League history. And as far as in the winning category, I don't think he places. I'm not really sure. He's only got 10 wins. I mean, a lot of guys have a lot more than that, so I don't know. Brock Lesnar's coming up on like his 30th win, or it's like 20-something win. 24th win. There it is. It's the most wins in SG Gaming League history right now. And the cool thing about records in this company is that they're constantly changing. I mean, Brock Lesnar currently holds like right now it looks like he holds 4 records: most matches in SG Gaming League history, most wins, most titles won, most world titles won, and longest winning streak. So you know, that's a big. That's a lot of that's actually 5 records if we count the most titles and most world titles because they're the same. Triple H currently does hold that record with him, but that is if you count his SG Gaming League record or his reign. I mean, it's written down here. It's in the title history, but I don't know. I don't really count it because he didn't make it past his first defense, so he really wasn't even supposed to be champion. I remember I remember when Triple H lost that title too. It was at Royal Rumble 2012, and it was when he faced John Cena, who was debuting. It was like a surprise opponent, and then John Cena beat him. That was John Cena's reign, but he held it. He actually has the second shortest SG Gaming League Championship reign of all time, just second to Batista's 11 minutes, and that's all Batista's got because although Batista is a 2-time SG Gaming League champ, he his second reign didn't really count because he had to vacate it almost immediately for the start of WWE 13. So, all these guys are looking to get some more reigns. I mean, Triple H, I will count it as probably a second reign for him if he wins it. But, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll have to see. I sort of screwed myself over with that one because Triple H, he didn't really hold that title the first time. I mean, he did, but he didn't do anything with it, So I sort of like screwed myself over for forever with Triple H because he'll forever have that title reign, although I won't really count it. But I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, he's still a 3-time undisputed champion, so that is all that matters. And Triple H, all he's got to do is to get that 4th title win is he's got to win the championship off Brock. I would love to see him win against Brock. That would be awesome. I mean, or I would love to see him face Brock. If he beats Brock, then that's cool, but I would love to see him face Brock. Then again, I kind of root for Brock Lesnar in every match because, I want to see him surpass more records. I want to see him pass Kane's record of longest title reign ever. I want to see him pass 224 days. Right now he's at like 150 something or 140. I don't know. I keep track every so often. As of Extreme Rules, Brock Lesnar held that title for exactly 140 days. So add on, a week and some change to that, and we've got I believe we have 150. So that's awesome. I mean, that is something. That is something else. Brock Lesnar held that title for 150 days. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. Anyways, Triple H just puts Punk through the table, and right now it's looking like Triple H is on top, but CM Punk, he can definitely get back into it. Triple H did reverse his GTS, and that's a move that we have seen spell the end for many a superstar in the past. So we're gonna see who's gonna win this one. I mean, right now it looks like Triple H, but CM Punk, he's getting back on top. He's got some big moves under him. All we gotta see, I mean, it's pretty far into this match right now. I would say all we gotta see is like a finishing maneuver out of one of these guys, and then it should spell the end for one of them. But CM Punk, he's got that snap suplex right there, and Punk, he's looking to get back into it. This guy is he's really going at it right now. I mean, he was sort of trailing the whole match, but now he's finally getting some momentum. But will it be enough? Kicks him right in the gut, kicks him into the turnbuckle, and what's he gonna do here? Oh, looks like a spinning DDT. I thought he was going to hit the Pepsi plunge at first. He looked like he was getting in the position, but oh, he's just really going at it against Triple H. He's been on offense for a long time. Ever since he got put through that table, he said enough is enough. He started stepping it up a little bit. He's hitting those intense elbows right to the chest. Triple H. And Triple H, we see him finally get back on offense, but is this going to be enough? So he's got him. He's got him in the grapple, and oh, could he really be hitting it right now? Looks like he might just hit that pedigree, and yes, he does. Just kills him. And is he gonna pin him right here? 1, 2, and 3. Triple H getting yet another victory, and CM Punk suffering, unfortunately, yet another loss. So a very nice match, and looks like, is he going to do it? Yes, these guys, very good sportsmanship. They both respect their accomplishments, but anyways, you guys, thank you for watching another episode. That's it for me. Boss Stands Tall is out.